What's up, everybody? This is Keev, and this is another episode of OctoOwl Plays Solo Skyborn. Last time we left off, I escaped from jail. I also said Earthbound wrong. Oh, Lord, that's a lot. So this might be the last episode of this game for a little while. We're gonna do a special event this We're gonna do a special event this month, May, and it's gonna take the place of Skyborn for a little while. And we might actually also switch to a different game for a little while. Problem with this is right now we're playing this game and Okami. So we've got two games that are really long plays because they're RPGs happening at once. And I don't know, it can just get a little boring for you guys, I think, having to sit there and wait for the next episode to come out. So we're going to try and do some smaller games in the interim for a little while before we get back to this. And it also gives us some time to build a little bit of a buffer in case something comes up. Because right now, between extra work and Taco's job, we actually don't have a lot of extra time. We have like one day to record in any given week. So this is going to be kind of a preemptive thing. That's right, I got everything in here. Okay. And we also kind of want to refine our show. We're having a lot of fun doing this, and we want you guys to have a lot of fun with us. So we're just trying to get everything not mowed down, ironed out, as it were. So any sound issues that we've been having, any mixing issues that have come up, stuff like that. We want to try and fix those as quickly as possible. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a heal point. Let me guess. Anything? No? That's always kind of... I don't know, RPGs, especially the ones from like I want to say the SNES era onward, sort of taught you to obsessively check everything. Oh, Jesus. Because you might not know what you're gonna miss. I mean, even stuff like Pokemon did that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Actually, let's try napalm. Yeah. Jesus, I'm getting my ass kicked. Okay, yay. So yeah, sometimes when, I play a game and there isn't a whole lot of stuff just laying around, it's kind of weird to me. Because, I mean, it's just such an ingrained part of RPG games that there's going to be stuff just lying around for you. I should probably be using Expose Weakness a little bit more, but I got a healer, so I'm kind of lazy. And actually, that's something that we've been talking about a lot lately, is what makes an RPG game an RPG game. And it's something we kind of want to both talk about soon. RPG games were, and still are, really my thing. And I mean, Taco likes them sometimes, but he's a lot more for adventure games. Jesus. I have, like, no resistance to this. There. Shit. That was a far bigger problem than it should have been. I'm glad they don't regen. Anyway. That's something that's near and dear to me because it's just a big part of my childhood, was kind of figuring out what I like about games. What is the big thing with me? Why do I like this game but not this game, you know? And a lot of time spent in my high school years was finding older RPGs and playing them, like Seiken Densetsu, I probably said that wrong, but that type of stuff, the Secret of Mana sort of things. And I was always a little bit behind on the system train, so when everybody had like 360s and, or not 360s, when everybody had Xboxes and the new hotness that was everything for people, the Wii, I still had a PS2, which isn't really saying much because, I don't know, PS2s were cool. That sounds weird. They had a really long lifespan. Cool. But yeah, before that I had a Genesis. So it's not really saying much. Jesus. Everybody wants up her ass. So I don't know, I've been playing catch-up for a long time, trying to play games I've never played before, and there's a lot of stuff from like the early 2000s that I never touched. For a long time all I had was a handheld system, so... but between the two of us, Taco and I have played a lot of games. I guess I should fight this little bastard. So, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I knew you guys were going to come after me. No, let's do the napalm again. That's good. Yeah! Screw those imps. Whee! What was my point? I don't know what my point was. I'm just rambling. But RPGs are a big part of what I like about video games, and it's kind of nice to see, you know, the RPG Maker games that have been coming out in full force, and people have been getting them released as like full games, and like they own them and all their creative stuff. It's kind of taken that niche that, I don't know. I'm gonna save, because this doesn't look good. Okay. Oh, is this a sneaking mission? Yes, it is. That's kind of funny. Yeah, but the RPG Maker games have, weird, kind of taken the place of basically what we used to believe is and only is RPG games. So they have a lot of stuff that you remember from RPG games. Battle systems like this, walking around huge maps, getting attacked every 5 feet, or like this. And they did this in Earthbound, they do it in Okami too. And they just have monsters roaming around the map, and if you touch them, you get attacked. I think they did this in Dragon Quest too. I don't remember. I'm old. And the reason I think that the RPG sprite-based games are taking over, aside from, like, this is what they look like, this is what everybody remembers, I didn't actually go down here, did I? Is because... Oh, I didn't even see that guy. But it's because this was the original medium, and it's retro. I mean, part of it is nostalgia. Yay! I burned a bunch of imps. Ugh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, more stuff! I am an incorrigible stuff getter. I need stuff. I need to get stuff. Stuff. Stuff! But there's no way to get in there. Huh. Weird. Do you do something? You do! Cool. Whereas 3D games, getting back to what I was saying, 3D games don't really allow for this type of format. You get really frustrated after a while if all you're doing is traversing a big map, fighting random battles, and going through dungeons like this and anything from a top-down perspective gets, like, super annoying really quickly. I should probably save. Okay. Time to die. Jesus. Jesus. Okay. Just load him up with shitty things. Okay. There we go. And I mean, part of that too is because modern day, like MMORPGs sort of took the place of RPGs proper. And we still have Final Fantasy that comes out, but I don't know. I feel like there's still RPGs, there's still regular RPGs, but they're not the same as they once were. And I mean, some of them are pretty good callbacks to the old, what was I doing? Debilitate this guy again. Some of them are really good callbacks to the old style. I mean, if you've ever played Ni no Kuni, it's pretty much a love letter to old RPGs with a bunch of new stuff thrown in, and of course it's all Studio Ghibli, so it's, like, beautiful. That guy wasn't that bad at all. Eat it! Cool. Throw him off the bridge! Heal. Yay! I'm a bad person. There's a lot of ways to walk around this town without actually, like, being seen. They should probably look into this. Oh, jeez. Sorry you live in the sewers like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What was his voice? Oh, that's right, I was trying to do a Boston accent. Half-breeds, I'm here to offer you refuge, this is New York, whatever. Refuge from your Skyborn oppressors. Hundreds of mixed-blood people have taken by the Skyborn, never to be seen again. They spread their propaganda, making you into monsters in the public eye. Half-breeds may be the worst of the Skyborn's victims, but you are not alone. Humans, too, chafe under the burden of Skyborn now. Rule. There are those among us, humans and half-breeds both, who have decided to rise up against them. We've built our headquarters here in this very city. We welcome all who have suffered under this regime. Let this rebellion be your refuge. If you so choose, I will lead you there. Thank you. This is going to be easier than I thought. Hi, everybody. I'm glad you guys are, like, live. No, I can't loot all of his stuff. Clarette, it's fortunate you're here. You know me? Let's just say we have a mutual friend. Are you talking about Sully? I understand you have an airship docked here in the Uptown? Yes. Would you consider joining the Resistance? I normally don't recruit so suddenly, but given your history, I was wondering if you might be open to the idea. Is that her brother? We never did see Jake. Tell me a little bit more about this Resistance first. At the moment, we're not very large. Mainly half-breeds that we've freed from imprisonment and sympathetic humans. We're short on everything from manpower to gear, but we're growing, slowly but surely. Eventually we will kick those winged bastards right out of the city. It's even worse. I don't know how anyone can stand by and watch what they do to half-breeds. Innocent people grabbed out of their homes or right off the streets to be tested for magical abilities. Do you know what their test is? No. Torture. They literally torture half-breeds to see if they can make them snap and lash out with magic. The ones that don't are set free for a while, if they survive the process. That's horrible. I didn't realize. I have to do this anyway. I mean, that's pretty much what your buddy went through. He already said he survived processing. Okay, sign me up. Excellent. Goodness, that does make things easier. Flying down to the city slums tonight will get us back to base much faster, and we won't have to worry about sneaking all these people through town without arousing suspicion. Come, let's clear the way for these folks. Oh. So are you going to get caught up in this rebellion then? Seems like the offer I would be... Seems like an offer I would be a fool to pass up. That's worded a little weirdly. Alright, lead on, Leader McLeader Butt. I probably should have looked up there. I'll stay ahead and make sure we remain undetected. Just make sure you don't make any noise by rushing too fast. The docks are at the southeast corner of town. Directional genius. Pardon me? Nothing. Wait. So I can't go up there? But how else do I get through? He's in the way up here. Do I have it on auto dash and I just didn't realize it? What is going on? How am I supposed to go? Oh, okay, I'm just supposed to talk to him. I'm a stupid. Okay. So it literally leads you around. You're not allowed to go anywhere else. That's kind of dumb. I was hoping I could do some sneaking. Shh. Big group of them up ahead. I can't take them head on. Head through the weapon shop and meet me on the other side. Aw. Nobody knows I'm here. Oh, wait a minute. There's a thingy up here. Yay. Corwin's leveling up fast. It's good. It's always nicer when your healers level up a little bit faster. So far, so good. Follow me down this ladder and jump in the canal. Once you're across, you are home free unless you fall in the water, I suppose. Which means I'm gonna fall in the water. Really? Seriously? Nope. Cool. I guess that's that. Capital. Capital? Really? We're off then. Whoa there, Red. Are you sure you can fly this thing? Sully, is that you? That's Sully, isn't it? I can't believe it. It's either him or it's someone in his family. Jesus. Well, you got a Boston accent now. Alright, we'll have to go on foot from here. This is the slums, and it can get a bit seedy, so watch yourself. Alrighty then. Young lady, I owe you an apology. And an explanation, I think. Damn right you do. Sullivan. Oh, hey! I'm not switching his voice back, guys. He's gonna have a British accent for the rest of this game. You knew it was me then, huh? I can't decide if I'm good or if you're just really bad. I'm truly sorry for getting you into this mess. Yeah, you should be, dude. You got me arrested. When you flew off with my ship, we were right in the middle of a smuggling operation. I had to improvise. Well, that's your fault for coming up with this stupid plan with Jake. It was all his idea, you know. If we'd known you'd join the resistance, we could have avoided the entire thing, huh? Ha ha ha. Oh, punch him. Oh, okay. So maybe it's not ideal, but I'm glad you're here anyway. Just wait until you see our operation. Come on, I'll show you the way. I'm not going to feel all bad about turning him over to the Skyborn. Hi, Coggy. Is there anything in here I can loot? I guess it doesn't look like it. A lot of nice little beds in here. Yay, we got a tank again. Also, I kind of like his sprite better now that he's not fancied up. And I'm glad that they changed his stock sprite, too. That's really cool. Oh, this place looks like a pile of garbage. Dude just does not care. It's good, though. Wow, this place is... Is this even safe to breathe here? It's not all bad. Most of these folks are just trying to scrape out a living. Our headquarters is just east of here. We'll have to work our way through town to get there. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a little bit of a jump cut here, and we will be right back. Alright folks, we are back. Just had to take care of a couple things, but I got to the slums, I went through the slums, I punched some beggars, which didn't make me feel very well. I feel very good. And I got a few new things for our characters, and now I think I am at the hideout. Yes, yes I am. Oi, Sully's back! And with even more new recruits! Wow, there's an entire town in here. I've never seen so many of my own people in one place before. You want to move? Neat. I guess. That sounds suspicious. Wow. It's a pretty nice little place, yeah. gross. Alright. It worked. You made it back. A few snags, but it worked out in the end. Clarette, this is Jillian. Aw. My half-sister. Oh. Oh. But she's a... Yep, half-breed. One of the lucky ones, I'd say. I'd be in Skyborn jail if Sully hadn't brought me here. Your parents are shitheads. Along with a few of our father's more expensive shipments. I must say, the rebel base decor has improved since I've joined up. Dude, you're such a fop. You're the best leader we've had in years. Not just 'cause of the money. Oh, please. Unfortunately, not everyone listens to me. I'm looking at you, Jillian. Impersonating the Red Spectre? What were you thinking? Oh, that was her. The plan was for him to distract everyone while we cleared out the ship, but you never showed up. I did fine. You barely escaped in one piece. Ugh, perfectionist. Hey. So did he fool you? Sullivan, I mean. Fool me how? He's an idiot in a funny outfit any way you cut it. That's a resounding yes if I ever heard one. I swear I can talk, guys. I know what words are. Sorry, I know he's your half-brother, but he bothers me. I want to punch him in the nose. He acts that way on purpose, silly. Deep down, he's actually a really thoughtful guy. Okay, then. Clarette, there's someone I think you should meet. Our senior quartermaster. Goes by Wax. That's a dumb name. He's in the basement. The stairs are over there to the left. Is this gonna be another, like, oh my gosh, revelation, or what? Nope, just an old dude in the basement. Well, well. I'm told that you're someone I need to meet. What's your name, lass? Clarette Spencer. Hello. Spencer, eh? I'm sorry, guys. Taco's so much better at the old man voice than I am. You don't say. Let me get a good look at you. Some nice tech down here for something that's supposed to be like, you know, steampunk. Enjoying yourself, old man? Yup, you've got your ma's eyes and your pa's scowl, that's for sure. Do you know my parents? Well, of course I did. Knew them right up until the day they passed away. So they are dead. It figures. Sad day it was, too. Mission was so botched we were lucky any of us made it out. Only thing that went right was getting you and your brother to safety. Mission? My parents were just mechanics. And they abandoned us. Skies, girl, don't let your folks tell... Or didn't you tell... Yeah, words. They were some of those who started this operation. Part of the original crew, like me. Back in the day, we had even more folk. Enough so that we could actually take on them Skyborns. And we needed better gear to do it. Your folks engineered us all kinds of gadgets to help give us a fighting edge. Jesus, I'm doing awful today. Didn't work out, though. And a lot of good people died on Skyborn when the Skyborns discovered what was afoot. Afoot! That can't have been my parents. They left us. I'm sorry, lass. They was good folk. Actually, I got some of their work stowed away here if you got any interest in it. Yay! That's cute. This design... They called it the Prometheus engine. That sounds really ominous, and it makes me very uncomfortable. This is... Go ahead and keep it. I can't make heads nor tails of that thing. What a lovely giant scribble. Come now, Claret, let's get you settled. I think I know just the place. This accent is awful considering how proper he is. We've got something open quarters upstairs and all the way to the right. Hey, that's great. Actually gonna stop that here for now. Like I said, this might be the last episode we do of this for a little while, since we're going to be switching to a new event on May, so stay tuned for that, guys. And thanks for joining me. This has been Keev. We'll see you next time on OctoOwl Plays. Bye! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, welcome back. I know it's probably been about a month since you last saw an episode of this, but we're picking back up right where we left off and exploring the rebel base. For those of you guys who forgot, we found out that Sullivan was actually the Red Spectre, and I'm sure that was kind of obvious to a lot of people. But anyway, we helped him escape, as well as a bunch of half-breeds, found out that Corrin was half-breed, even though that's obvious, and found out that Claret's parents were actually rebels, and they didn't leave her and her brother, but they ended up dying on a mission. So here we go. Coggy! Here we are. This was gonna be Jake's room, but I'm sure he won't mind. Jake? Yep, he's getting all his ducks in a row before joining the Resistance himself. Selling the shop, making sure you were well off and such. Oh. Think of how surprised he's going to be when he finds us here. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. Shouldn't be long. Hiding a half-breed is only a medium-level offense. Sleep well, Claret. See you in the morning. Ooh, that kind of mixed accents there a little bit. Well, good night, Coggy. R2-D2.